This
Good morning.
conference
This
will
is
now
Barry
be
Henry. It's
recorded.
about 8:53 a.m. But not according to my brand new Fitbit. Something's wrong with it. So that's still stuck at 7:49. But anyhow, as it may be, it's really almost 8 o'clock. It's Wednesday, and it's the 18th of November. Let's move on quickly to econ calendar and let's see, what do we have? We have MBA came in, the mortgage back I think association for the apps. This is the mortgage apps from MBA. I forgot. Mortgage Bankers Association. Sorry about that. I'm having a little slow day. It's the coffee. Purchases 4% versus prior was -3. Came back. Composite there. Refinance here. Yeah. Nothing to write home about. Actually, the purchase index is up. That's actually a good area, but we shall see. Housing starts far more important. At 8:30 at permits. Housing starts, yeah. And housing starts, yeah. I'm actually creating my own calendar here, econ calendar of the ones I need to be mindful of by time and date, and I'm having my assistant make sure she keeps them up on the sheet for me. Plus the list of all these speakers. The key is these Fed guys. That's the only one with firepower in Washington right now, if you think about it. Okay? And so they have printed $6 trillion. Go figure, yeah, exactly. All right. So housing's 1.49. It was revised up. Always look for revisions because a lot of these data is very noisy. 146, meet that. 156, almost meet that. Kind of the middle of the range there. Yeah. This is better than. Yeah. All right, I'm good. We're up about 14 handles on the ES here. Okay. Moving forward, let's get to timer digest here. Timer sheets. The stuff we use for timer digest. I'm sorry, I need more coffee. Absolutely. There we go. PMT. Actually, let's go back to where this was. I'm gonna take a quick look. We're up 8 and 14. 18 ES, 14 in NQ. 57 cents on the CL. Again, reminder, CL went to next year. Went to Jan 4th, 21 is trading now. As of last night, the volume took over, so we switched. There we go. And so in the OTF charts, that's what we're running. Okay. Tonight we will complete the CL transfer into its own chat room and add it to your basic OTF Lite package. You don't need to do anything. Nothing changes on you. Just have extra chat room. Those who were in OTF, we took them out and put them into OTF Lite, giving them same rates that they were paying before. We just took FTAX out of the way. There's just nobody there. It just cost us quite a bit for the last 4 years. But you know what? That's water behind the bridge. As John Goodfriend of Solly said, we never look at a trade that we closed. It's done, it's done. Well, you learn your lesson and you go. But you should not be afraid of experimenting. Okay? Worked on 2 divisions of Northrop, but we did a lot of experimenting. You just be a little bit conservative, be frugal. The right one will hit and will pay for a lot of mistakes. All right, timer digest. We edged up a tad yesterday, intraday. We broke that strong run up we had. I think we should expect another assault at the new high. That is not ruled out. Now, let me give you the right context. We're in the middle of expiration. That's another thing. Next OX. As I said, I'm building my own calendar. I think after 25 years of looking at other people's calendar, I could create my own, right? So this is an OX phenomenal. What happened yesterday, what happened today. Why? Because, remember, this is, let's see, what's today? Am I doing this right? Hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so we had a Friday move up. Right, that was Friday move up. Monday move up, and then sideways. You got a lot of calls here. Okay, especially the wannabes up here. The people who, I need to learn how options work. I'm getting emails. Can you teach me about options like in 1 week? Are you kidding me? I should send them to hang out with Admiral Esposito. Yeah, he can teach you in 1 week. Yeah, sure. So But these are the high of the market coming in. They'll want to buy up here and sell on the bottom. Okay, so this is a bunch of guys are calls here. The calls are going to a roof here. Oh, we're gonna go to new highs. We probably will, but not for this week. Hello, this is the shake. Yesterday and a little bit of today. We gotta remember. There's always a bias coming into these things. On a Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or even a little bit of Thursday, you have the countervailing bias come in from the market makers. Why? They want to make those calls they sold to you worthless. Is the game rigged? You bet you it is. Unlike our elections, the game at Cboe is rigged. And the reason is they sold you. They're short these calls. You bought them. The only way out of it is for them to have this thing drop or start buying some stock itself. They already hedged some of that, but then they can't get loaded. They need some liquidity. So Wednesday, Tuesday to part of Thursday is for that, to rebalance what's going to Friday on their books. And that's what you're seeing now. So I expect a little bit of volatility here. The true move will show up like Thursday afternoon, if any. And then we go back. I do believe we're going to take this out. We're in the channel. We're going to take. We're going to be trading soon above 36.80, and my expectation, I'm looking for 3,700 plus. You saw that in our spread that we gave out. Okay. CI dips are good, rising. We're a little bit overbought. I understand that, but we could be overbought for a while, as we've seen in the past. So let's keep that in mind. Admiral, quiet. So let's go to DT quickly. Let me close the door. Okay, here's my proof. What's happening? Look what it is. I've been pounding a table from this area on. You guys, you came to the webinars, you can see what I'm talking about. When this thing pulls out, remember, we're doing some webinars back, morning briefings there too. As it pulls up, I said, guys, we're getting close to this level. Why was I saying that? Simple. This. Take a look. If you look at that chart, you'll see the high that's up there is 2 years old. Excuse me. 2 years old, okay? And we went up making all these new highs, but the Transportation and Russell did not. Now they're coming to play. They show their hand, the leading indicator, the true leading indicator in my world, okay, from point of trying to anticipate what the index is going to do. And now look what they've done recently. If you go do vis-a-vis side by side with others, they did not budge. Look at this. This is not budge at all. These other ones pulled back. This even Russell pulled. Transportation pulled up, not Russell. Risk is on. Just if you look at how this pulled up, and you can see the slope of the detrender. What is that? That's a derivative of the derivative. It's indicator of the indicator. Think of it this way. Look at the slope of the detrender. Never told you guys that, did I? Well, I can't tell you everything. Then you'll be very MC. No, just kidding. Actually, if I tell you everything, you'll be Admiral Tico. So I can't tell you everything. But yeah, that's what's coming in here. Plain and simple. It just, look at that, how it's pulling up. And when these two go, this is going to yank up NASDAQ, the risk on. This is, in this economy, everything is transportation. Everything is. We don't go anywhere anymore. It's all transportation. So, where's the proof? Here's another proof you want to look at. This baby. Now, we got to change that. So let's go and change that quickly. Because that's the wrong contract now, expired. So while we're here, come on. Data, symbol. This becomes F21. Yeah, never built F21. I worked on F20, but not F21. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tiger Shark, other aircraft. F-18 engine with a Tiger Shark nose. But one F-18 engine, 2 inlets. Very nice design. Yeah. Okay, up 67. This is your proof also. We're not going to go anywhere transportation-wise if this doesn't give us a signal. If the demand destruction here, transportation is not working. This is your proof. Okay? Okay, let's go back to our mechanical system. Buy and buy right now. Buy and buy. Of course, we've seen all-time highs. These internals these wires, don't worry about it too much. These are what they're trying to do is visually tell me what the system is going to do. Why? Fail safe. Okay, called fail-safe only. So I'm not going to go beyond that. We do not give these systems out. The mechanical, why? Sometimes you could get into trouble, and you need a human being. You can't fly a 747 with an electronic cockpit. You need a captain in there. So where the experience comes in. But you could see what's happening. We're slowing down a little bit on the weeklies. You see that? There's a ridge. This was a huge one. This was a huge one 3 weeks ago. All right. These are dailies. We're in the channel on a SP1. Mobo needs to pull up. Yesterday wouldn't because of the action we had. Again, this is a warning. The 140 there is a warning. This usually, if you get to 160, I'm slowly paring down any longs I have. And I suggest the same to you guys. Remember, I do a lot of futures, but I do have slightly longs. I've done a few longs and holding, but I'm getting a little bit nervous there too. Yeah. Also, family. Family and a couple of affiliates in Chicago. I go over the portfolios, but they're not into anything risky. They're not into FANG or anything. No, we used to, but that was a different type of the market, not up here. Yeah, I mean, in April I did a couple of positions, and I was nervous myself. And I told them, we may make a lot, but we'll have a heart attack along the way. Yeah. So right now we're just fairly couple of biotech stuff from Admiral, but nothing fancy. Not right now. You're too high up. You got to be careful. And to continue, the question is why? What I see on the horizon doesn't give me that comfort yet. Okay. All right. SP2 is up here in this area, over and above, over and under of overbought. This line being overbought at 75. We were triggering it at 80. We had trouble with before. We dropped it down. Give us a better feel there. And so you have basically 4 quadrants: 75 and above, neutral until 225, and then 1 quadrant on the bottom. Again, we still look at the slope of the slope. Okay, we have a rendezvous point coming up somewhere in here. I don't know when that is or why. It could be mid-December, maybe. There was a talk that there was a peak mid-November. Well, that was a couple of days ago or over the weekend. We'll see if that's true or not. I'm not going short here. No, I'm holding the long. Yeah, holding long right now. You get too close. This becomes a magnet. It sucks it in. The shorts have to cover. It feeds itself. Boom, boom. So forth, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. Just goes on. It's nothing new. That's just happened before. We've seen that movie many, many times. Let's go to SQ. SQ is ticking down. Yep. That should be expected. Intuitively makes sense. The big boys have given up on the risk tail, and they're paring it down. At least get save some premium, salvage some premium. The trade is bad. Maybe keep half of it in case it comes back. So that kind of thinking is what this chart tells me is happening in their head. Forget treasury yields pulled back again yesterday. Obviously. I bet you. I'm sorry. Yes, it did. Now this is today. Remember, today this is trades after at 5:20. No, I'm sorry. 8:20. 8:20 Eastern, 7:20 Central, and 5:20 Los Angeles. I'm talking about because of my bond dates. I used to trade bond, not cash, bond futures. Yeah, U.S. 30-year. Why? Because we move 1%, 2% a day, almost every day. Back then, yeah, you could. It would move it out. Actually, on the margin, you could move 100% for you. Yeah, it would move. Well, not one. It would move 30. It would move 20. It would move 16 to 24 ticks a day. That would be between $500 to $750, and your margin was 1,000. So, and it trends. If you get it right with trends, so you just put it on, sit back. Yeah. Some of the greatest money in Chicago was built on the bonds. Yeah. Some of the great trading firms now, they have their foundation from the bonds. Yeah. Because it was really, really easy money. Now it's all electronic, different ballgame. Those days are gone, my friends. That's good for us as a retail. Moving forward, so we've done ECA, we've done PMT. Oh, we didn't give you charts quickly. I'm sorry. We'll get back. There we go. Here's what we've talked about. Okay. We said what? 80, 85, be careful. It hit 89 last night. I mean, this says we're wired. This is everything is go. Okay, all the launch commanders that have been surveyed, they say go. Well, in NASA, that's a good news. In my stock market, not necessarily. So we gotta get extra careful here, guys. Okay, look at your names. Any bow wow names, get rid of it immediately. As Gecko said, don't fall in love with your stocks. And taxes, that's a separate issue. Don't even worry about it. Take your profits, you can. I'd rather take profit than to worry about, oh, let me not pay the taxes. Pay your taxes. Just take your profit. That's more important than anything else. Okay? Work it. Work it. Okay. Done there. Let's go to overnight. Murray, where's my overnight, Murray? Hold on. I do have a comment about this one too, but TCF. Okay, overnight. There's your overnight. Okay, I wanted to, at nighttime. Sometimes I'm just running the screen. I can take a look at the screen and say, okay, where am I? What's my change? Where do we stand? It's unchanged on NQ. This pressure here sold it off. We came back some. You see the divergence, right? That was a question I had last night from a fellow said, Barry, why are we getting this divergence? I said, well, because we had it the other way. You know, for a while in the summer and even in the fall, we saw in Q lead ES. Now that emphasis inversed. There's some catchback, but catching up to do. But remember, there's also names that are common that has an impact. It's just the math, okay? The FANG is in both of them pretty much. I think maybe Netflix isn't, but the big names are there. Okay. Let's see. This is what we're posting for you guys at night time. Okay. Of course, you had this is what I posted last night to be ready for you guys. And here's the Excel for today. As we've had no strong signals. We have a lot of noisy signals, but I'm using the center line as a guideline against all of the K bands, K targets, Kettler band, modified Kettler bands. And simply, not the formula is not modified, no. The inputs, the look back, those are modified. And of course, how to read inside of a OTF bar. That's all. Other than that, it's just Kettler bands. The concept is there, it's not mine. That's why it would be their name. We call it just K targets. K targets and B targets. This is the B target for Bijan bands, all right? And they seem really work very well at the confluences. I mean, if you watch this, look at that area there. Look at this area. It's not exact, but it's close enough. Remember, others are not looking at this per se the way we're looking at it. So, but it's the amalgamation of all the roads are coming in. That's what market is. You reach in your pocket, pull the money out, and put it on the table. Hi, Jeff. How are you, sir? And then let's see, we did that, and then what else we have? Again, tonight we will be doing updates. We're gonna putting a CL room in there. I meant to go here and say that. We already added to a chart. If you go to our login, you'll see that, as a matter of fact, what I did overnight or yesterday afternoon was really, really quickly. If you go to OTF Lite, you see the charts. I've built the charts. This is we've gone one quarter back. Okay, 3 contracts we've added. And notice we went to CF21. Once in the middle of a week, that goes to CF21. You click it, that shows because it writes over it. It's good for about a week, and so you have history there. Okay. And these other ones, this was the original OTF Lite. We just added a third package because we dropped the fourth feed from the OTF, the regular OTF. And so we go back. This is the first time we started to have charts there. You can have that. It just builds up as we go forward. You get more. I don't know how far back would make sense. Also, notice this is the first one that has Excel. All 3 are Excels. I'm saying Excel Plus. If you click there, you'll see Excel Pluses. Okay. We have improved what we try to do for you at the margin. And so that's where we are. Okay. Thank you so much. Give us some feedback. We appreciate your patronage, but more importantly, also your feedback too. So that's why when somebody quits, I said, listen, I send them an email, say, hey, or Matt sends me, give us the feedback. We appreciate it. We just want to do a better job moving forward. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to get this in post-processing, and we'll see you guys in the regular chat room. Bye now. Good trading.